Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, the dog is whining and staring. But today we are cleaning out the refrigerator. A full deep clean, removing all of the stuff, removing all of the shelves and the drawers and giving it a clean, and then cleaning out the food that was in the fridge and then putting it back in, and maybe the freezer. We shall see. Thank you so much for joining. I can't talk. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am very excited to hang out with you. And yeah, let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And let's get cleaning. So obviously, first things first is we have to take everything out of the refrigerator. We have a lot of stuff. I will not show you the whole process because it does take a little bit of time, and now all of my counters are completely full of food and drinks and condiments and leftovers and all of that awesome stuff. So yeah, we're just taking everything out, every single little thing out of the refrigerator so we can get the shelves and everything out to clean them and clean the body of the fridge and just be able to start fresh. And it's clean. We skipped ahead. Here we are. Woohoo! And I also had to clean a few dishes first and load the dishwasher so I'd have space in the sink to actually wash the shelves. And I am putting another video of cleaning the kitchen up here soon, so this is kind of part of that. But it is also the process of cleaning out the fridge because you have to make sure that you have the space to wash your shelving and your drawers and your random things that refrigerators have in the sink. I kind of forgot the first sentence that I just said already. Anyways, I'm just loading the dishwasher. There's a whole bunch of stuff, some leftover stuff, some lunchbox stuff. There was mustard in that I ate with chicken the other day at work. A measuring cup for a Alfredo that I made with lactose-free milk and coconut flour that could have been better, but apparently I think I broke the sauce, which means you heat it for too long and then it kind of starts to re-separate, which I didn't know was a thing, but I have now learned. So I'd like to try that again, actually, because I think it could be good if I don't break it, and get out my little spongy thing to get in my coffee mason jars, and that's about it. We have a cookie tin thing that I used to make some cookies, but now it will be Tupperware because I just like to save it and not buy it because reuse. Yay. So now we're into the part of the actual cleaning the refrigerator. I'm using the Dawn Power Wash, I think it's called, spray. First of all, I have the green apple scent and it smells so good. I love it. And then I'm going to use my Scrub Daddy sponge, which I also recommend. They are fantastic to wash out these shelves. Once again, I'm not going to go through the whole process. There's 3 shelves on the right door, 3 shelves on the left door, 2 glass or plastic but flat shelves on the top of the fridge, and then there's 2 bigger ones. And then there is a piece of glass under that, I think. Yeah. And then there's 2 of the produce drawers below that, and then another piece of glass above the big wide drawer. So all of that is getting cleaned. These are all of the door shelves. Did I call them drawers? I don't remember. But the door shelves that are being cleaned. This one's weird. Like, what's it for? I don't really know, but thanks for giving me some extra space, I guess. And I'm just going to clean them all and dry them off. And they're all sitting on the floor, which is probably not the best place for them. But it's pretty clean down there, so that's where they are because all of my food is on my countertops and I had nowhere else to put them. But they are freshly washed and dried with a delicious smelling Dawn Power Wash soap. Yes, during this process, I did get water everywhere because there are really awkward shapes, especially with the larger shelves. They are difficult to wash in a small sink, like this one that's coming up right now. That one, when you try and wash it in the big pieces of glass, you know, I just need like a big kitchen sink to wash these, or, you know, you could take them outside and wash them with the hose if you really wanted to, but I have no time for that. I am too lazy, so they will be in the sink. Once again, using the Dawn Power Wash with the Scrub Daddy sponge. And yeah, you know, just stuff leaks out of containers or you spill it and it gets sticky, and that just happens, and it kind of goes underneath the shelf and it just gets everywhere. I'm not really sure how it happens. I never see it happen, but it always does happen. And by the time I find it, it's sticky. And it's just so difficult to clean sometimes. I mean, you can clean it in the refrigerator as well, but it's kind of difficult because there's a lot of coldness in there. And when you try and wipe it, it kind of is now humid because the hot air from the outside, or the hotter air, is coming into the fridge, and it just gets a little complicated and you never feel like it's really clean. So this time I decided to bring every single thing, all of the shelves that I could get out of the refrigerator, because it just seemed like the best option for now, and we're making a video here, so that's just how that goes, you know? We're just doing the dang thing. And my right door doesn't open fully, so the bottom drawer, it might not come out. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but I can't get it out. So the bottom drawer will be in a moment because I can't get it out once again. And I must do it while it's in the refrigerator. So after I clean all of the pieces that do come out, I go back in and I cleaned the doors and the back wall and the side walls of the actual body of the refrigerator. This is me showing you how gross it's gotten, and yes, it's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is, obviously. So like, I can't get that out, so there it is. It's nasty, but it won't come out, so I've sprayed Dawn Power Wash on there. The light went off, that's cool. Closed the doors, opened it back up. And then I used a little bit of bleach on that nastiness over there because I really just could not get it off. And, you know, here's just me in the way of the camera. But we are wiping everything, and, oh, my camera fell. I forgot that part. Cute. So, yeah, we're just getting all of this gunk off. Not really sure what it is or where it came from, but it's nasty and it's stuck on there, and it must be removed. We must get it off. So I'm using bleach once again. I am using this towel to just kind of scrub all of that off. There's more bleach. And yes, I am re-wiping after the bleach, so it's not just hanging out in my refrigerator, although I don't think it could hurt. Maybe it'll keep some germs out of there. And then I'm really trying not to let my camera fall again, but I do keep moving this drawer and it keeps moving, so here we are. And I did try and use a towel to get into those little crevices where I guess the glass and the little thingies sit, but it was a little difficult. And I think I recorded it, but I used a Q-tip, and I was really proud of that. I'm pretty sure I did record it, so we'll be there in a second. Now just still trying to get this nastiness off. I used all of my arm muscles for this. It was not the easiest thing in the world, but we did get there, and wow, does it look cleaner. It's shocking. And here's the Q-tip situation. So I sprayed some bleach in there, trying to get it out. There's the side of my face. I am a great video maker / filmer. It's kind of difficult inside a refrigerator, so please forgive me. But there was stuff all in these. Like, I don't even know how that happens, but it does, and here we are. So a Q-tip was my solution for this, and it did work very well, I will say. I just needed something small and absorbent, and what else would you think of? Nothing. So the Q-tip it is. And it did work. Once again, I got all that gunk out. Very happy about it, because it still kind of freaks me out that stuff spilled in there. Like, what is that? I have no idea. And this next little piece is a little crazy because I was filming it by hand because I could not do this with it on the tripod. So I'm just wiping out underneath the drawer, the bottom drawer that I can't get out. So I've pulled it out as far as it will go, and I'm just getting all of that out. There was a whole bunch of scary stuff down there, I will say, but the end is way better. It's just peace of mind is what I'll call that, because wow. Slight intermission. I'm sitting on the couch because my ice maker started melting on my arm. and I don't want the ice to melt. So I'm going to give it a little bit to refresh itself and cool back down and get where it needs to be before I continue. Currently, I only have the drawer plus cleaning out the food and putting it back. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do the freezer today. The freezer would be easier, obviously, less shelves and stuff, but we'll see. Okay, we're back, and the only thing I had left was the, meat and cheese drawer, so I'm just gonna take my towel and wipe all that down. I did bleach it and a little bit of Dawned it, but just trying to get all that stuff out of there. Just gross, and yes, I'm throwing it on the floor, but I'm cleaning the kitchen later, so, make your life easier if you're going to clean it anyways. The light went out again, but you know how it goes. The drawer is being cleaned, so that's what counts. And now we have to put all of the things back in, and there's some things that I'm just not doing right. Like that doesn't go there. This, however, does go there. It is a piece of glass, and it sits on top of the meat and cheese drawer. I don't even know if that's what that is, but that's what we're calling it. So I'm just putting everything back in, all the shelves, all the glass that goes on the shelves, and the ice maker stripping. So I put a little towel in there, this little bar thingy that goes in there. I don't really know what it's for, but it's there anyways. And then we're going to put this drawer in, and turns out it's really difficult because I had to lift the whole thing up because the door doesn't open, and then I had to take the glass off, and then I had to lift it up again and put the drawer in it. It was a whole process. It was super annoying, but I finally got it. And then I put the glass back on it, made sure it was all secure and that it wouldn't just completely fall down when I put stuff in the drawer. And we just did it. So now the next little shelves are going up. There's 2 that are the same size and then 2 smaller ones that go on the top. And I put them in here where I thought they went. I kind of moved them around a little bit, but in the end, we made it, and I might change it up a little bit, but I'm currently happy with its current situation. So, anyways, we're still putting in the shelves, and then we're going to move into the drawer holdy things. They're shelves, but, they got, fronts on them, so it's more like a pocket, I guess. And each drawer has 3. One of them at the top is a little silly, but we utilize it anyhow, because you got to get to the ice. And I am clearly happy that that is done. Okay, so now is the time that I need to go through the food, and I'm going to do that off camera, but mostly just because I need to close the refrigerator so it can cool back down. But all of that is clean and refreshed and back in its rightful place. And how I'm going to go through the food is anything expired will be trashed. Anything that I don't know if it's expired, but we haven't eaten in however long, months, I will throw away, like these little Taco Bell packets. Things like that are going to be trashed. Cut. So let's get into it. We are starting with a meat and cheese drawer. I know I've talked about this drawer a lot, and once again, I don't even know if that's what it is, but that's what we're calling it, because everything that goes in there actually goes in there, and it's easy to put it in there. I also spilled some ham juice on my shirt, which is nasty. But it is what it is, I threw that away because why is it so juicy? I don't know, but I don't want to eat it. So I also put tortillas in this drawer, the open ones. Why? Don't know, just have forever, so that's where they go. But I'm just kind of organizing it so we can see everything, so we know what we have and what we can eat. I just like to be visual, and then butters and the cream cheese are at the top left, and then my milk, broths, coffee creamer, all of that is right there. Thinking about it. Big jars of pickles are on the top. Bubba loves pickles. It's a thing that is moonshine pickles, so those don't fit up there, but they're going to go there. And then I'm putting all other pickled type snacks, like jars of things. So pickles, okra, olives, there's peaches in there. I think we have some green beans, some jalapeno situations. All those are in the bottom right of that shelf. I've put some salads in there, some sour cream at the top, more butter because we have way too much, but I can't throw it away because it's still good, and that feels wasteful. So then I can't see myself even, but just putting more stuff on the bottom, I think, and now I'm getting all of the condiments. So mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, ranch, a bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce, any dressings we might have. Those are going to go in the middle and in the bottom shelf. Also hot sauces and barbecue sauces and, you know, teriyaki or Worcestershire and all of that nonsense. Oh, and chocolate. I see some over there. Chocolate syrup. That's going at the top. No, at the middle and on the bottom shelves. And then at the top, we're going to do jellies and jams, whether it's a breakfast jelly or a pepper jelly or, you know, anything like that. That's where that stuff's going to go because I kind of wanted to separate it. It's been really mixed up and I want to be able to find my jelly or my jam if I want to. And now it's all at the top. Plus the shorter bottles and they fit on that one. And all of the other condiments are kind of big, so they have to go on the, you know, bigger areas. And then I also put the garlic with the jellies because it fit and it just made sense. But yeah, that bottom left, there's also some spaghetti sauce down there, but I just want to be able to see it. And normally it gets like shoved in the back to where I can't see it. So we've got Cool Whip and then a little bowl of soup that I'm putting on the bottom right because there's nothing really there. And those are just miscellaneous items and they needed a place to go. So that's where they went. And let's see, what are we doing now? Oh, more pickled, peppery type stuff in that bottom. We have clearly a lot. We need to eat some of that because there's tons. And now in this left drawer, I put bottles of water because they take up so much space and we don't have the vegetables or the fruits enough to fill those little crisper drawers. So I put waters in there. And we don't have that stuff because any fruits I have are non-refrigerated, so they sit in a bowl. And I don't buy vegetables very often that are fresh because if I do, they go bad and that makes me feel bad. And in the right drawer, there is my snacks that I eat that need to be refrigerated, plus some refilled bottles of water because I will drink refilled waters, Bubba will not. So the left side is his and the right side is mine. At the top, we have some Pillsbury bread products plus some random miscellaneous things from like HelloFresh and random packets of things that need to be refrigerated. And then the bottom two shelves there, we have drinks, Coke, Sprite, some alcoholic beverages, anything you could ever want. Eggs in the middle left, some more bread stuff. I don't really know what I put in the top right, but that's okay. And then any leftover drinks are now in the middle still, and some lemons. Ooh, baby. Look how much better that is. Now I know everything that I have and where it is, and it's all edible. And there goes the light again, but you still get the point. And it's beautiful and clean. Okay, y'all, so that is me cleaning out my refrigerator. I'm not gonna do the freezer today because I'm bored. And the Alabama game is gonna start soon, and that you really gotta do because food's frozen. You don't want it to thaw at all. So maybe another time, probably today, just not in this video. You know what I'm saying? But that was fun. I feel much better. I feel refreshed. The refrigerator is happier. I am sure of it, I think. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I clean out my refrigerator. And when I say clean out, boy, did we clean out. But yeah, that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for hanging. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this and whatever else I feel like doing. Okay, bye.